Mercedes Benz fake or just speculations? In this video, we're going to be breaking down the differences between the China spec, American spec, European spec, GCC spec, international spec, and all the specs in the world. Okay, before we continue, good news, we've been able to secure another spot that we're currently developing to serve you better. So send that booking appointment as soon as possible. Let's dive right to it. Not all Mercedes Benz are the same. There are a lot of specs out there in the market. We have the American spec, European spec, Chinese spec, and the GCC spec. But the main question is, are Chinese spec inferior or they are just misunderstood? What is the spec? Spec simply means the market that vehicle was originally built for. For example, European spec for Germany, or you say German spec, American spec, USA, Americans, China spec for Chinese, for the China market, and the Gulf spec, Middle East for hot climate regions. So the main comparisons, we are going to be talking about just 5 main points comparing the Chinese spec with the other specs. So number 1, weather and climate conditions. So Chinese spec was designed for a controlled environment. Nigeria weather is very hot. And the China spec is going to struggle in this extreme heat weather because their radiators are not built as strong and big as the other specs. Middle East spec, or GCC like you all know, they were designed for extreme heat, bigger radiators, stronger AC and cooling system. So that works efficiently here, perfectly here. Then the American and European specs, those ones can work in cold region or hot region, but not as strong as the GCC spec, but they also survive here. So the Chinese spec is going to struggle more in a hot region like Nigeria if not properly maintained. It will survive also, but you just have to properly maintain it. So number 2, which is actually very important to Chinese, is in fact is like one of their top priority, the wheelbase. Because most Chinese Mercedes-Benz owners, they use drivers to move around, they don't drive themselves. So these vehicles are built and extended to accommodate the leg space and comfortability of the occupant. So that is why you see that most Chinese Mercedes-Benz vehicles are usually longer than the other specs. For example, even the S-Class that is already long, if you look at the Chinese S-Class, it's also a bit longer than the other specs. So if you prefer luxurious space and wider long wheelbase, Chinese spec is for you. Number 3, the build and the quality material. It's still Mercedes-Benz standard. It's not like it's a fake vehicle, because sometimes when we hear China make, American make, they be like China. No, so it's still Mercedes-Benz, because Mercedes-Benz is not going to allow inferior parts or materials to be used on their vehicle. So it's still Mercedes-Benz originality, but it's just a bit slightly different. The trim might be different, the material used might be different, but it's still the original Mercedes-Benz.